Was St. Louis just blindsided by a tornado? Power flashes lit up the sky. Thousands plunged into darkness. And now, everyone's asking the same question. Did a tornado really hit us, or was it something else? The National Weather Service hasn't confirmed it yet, but the signs, they're hard to ignore. Let's walk through what really happened on May 16th, and why this wasn't just another storm. It was one of those beautiful days that make you forget how quickly weather can turn. Blue skies, golden sunshine, and temperatures climbing to a balmy 87 degrees. Not a single cloud in sight. But behind the scenes, all the ingredients for a disaster were quietly falling into place. Moisture levels rising, instability in the atmosphere, the kind of setup meteorologists know can explode with little warning. A level 4 out of 5 severity alert was already in place. Hail was expected. Tornadoes were a possibility. Most people weren't too worried, until the radar told a different story. Between 2 and 3 p.m., things changed, fast. The radar loop started showing something ominous, a signature that meteorologists dread, the hook echo. At exactly 2:46 p.m., this hook appeared on the radar, right over Chesterfield, moving toward Clayton, slicing through the central West End and eyeing University City. The kind of path that could spell disaster in minutes. Residents barely had time to react. The skies darkened, winds picked up, and then something unexpected caught everyone's attention. In Forest Park, cameras captured what's now the most talked about moment of the storm. A sudden burst of light. Not lightning, not fireworks, but something called a power flash. This is what happens when strong winds or a tornado rip through power lines, sending a surge of electricity that lights up the sky in a haunting glow. If you watch the footage carefully, you can see it. Right near Forest Park, a blinding flash, followed by total darkness. It was the first clue that this wasn't just a thunderstorm passing by. As the system moved through, reports of damage started flooding in. From Chesterfield to Clayton, through the central West End, and into Granite City, residents described scenes of chaos. Downed trees blocking roads, roofs torn apart, power lines scattered across streets. Friends and family in Granite City reported especially severe damage, with entire neighborhoods looking like a war zone. The National Weather Service will send survey teams to inspect the damage, but locals, they're convinced they know what hit them. As the storm rolled out, it left a shocking aftermath in its wake. Power outages on a massive scale. St. Louis County, over 42,000 homes and businesses without electricity. The city itself, more than 40,000 sitting in darkness. Madison County, Illinois, roughly 16,000 still offline. Jefferson County, 11,000 plus affected. McCoy County, Illinois, around 2,000 to 3,000 struggling without power. Imagine entire blocks without light. No air conditioning in 87-degree heat. For many, this wasn't just inconvenient, it was dangerous. While the immediate storm passed, severe weather continued raging to the south and east. Radar images lit up with lightning strikes and storm cells that still had the potential to escalate. The biggest concern? Spring storms like this are notoriously unpredictable. What seems calm can turn catastrophic in minutes. Even as the skies cleared, meteorologists warned, don't get too comfortable. The National Weather Service teams are expected to complete their damage surveys soon. That's when we'll know for sure. Was this truly a tornado, or just extreme straight-line winds? Either way, the damage speaks for itself. For now, we wait. But all signs point to something powerful hitting St. Louis on May 16th. The radar signatures, the power flashes, the widespread destruction. Official confirmation will come soon, but the real question is, are we prepared if this happens again? Because storms like these don't always announce themselves with sirens. Stay safe, stay alert, and if you want real-time updates on storm aftermaths, subscribe and hit that bell icon. Because what happened on May 16th? It might not be the last surprise we get this year. If you found this breakdown helpful, drop a comment below. Have you ever experienced a power flash? Let's hear your stories. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because weather isn't always what it seems.